Let's go!
Whatever country you're coming from, and whatever you'll be studying, thank you for choosing Essex and becoming a member of our university community.
It's a really friendly place.
You will already have read some important and useful information in our international prospectus about immigration advice, fees and funding, and your health and welfare.
But before you leave, there are some very important things you must do.
Make sure you have all your correct documents you will need to enter the UK and study at the University of Essex, including a valid passport and visa. For more information, visit www.essex.ac.uk/immigration.
In addition to the UK BA health requirements, we recommend that you have the appropriate vaccinations before setting off. Make sure you know what healthcare you'll have to pay for in the UK and that you have health insurance.
Also, bring original evidence of your qualifications. You will need this.
Have you booked your flight? You can also book your coach journey to Southend online via www.essex.ac.uk/welcome.
If you have received details by email before you leave, make sure you pre-register online to access your university email account and upload your photo.
Make sure you book your accommodation before you leave, as it's difficult to find your accommodation when you arrive. You can do this in the My Essex applicant portal.
The weather can sometimes be cold and wet in October in the UK, so bring some warm clothes.
But you won't need to bring all your bedding, kitchen or electrical goods with you. You can pre-order them online or buy them here, including safe UK electricity adapters. And if you order online, they'll be here in your room when you arrive. Go to your essentials at www.essex.ac.uk/welcome.
Money for your first week. We use British pounds sterling in the UK. We recommend you bring around £500 in cash, as it can take up to 2 weeks to open a UK bank account. And be careful to look after your cash.
You will need to pay at least the first term's instalment of your tuition fees in order to register for your course, so either prepay or pay this online when you arrive.
Be aware that if you bring large amounts of cash, you may have to declare it on arrival in the UK.
Use the time before you travel to understand all the useful university services you can access, such as your departmental website, Listen Again, Moodle, the new library in the Forum Southend-on-Sea, as well as bus timetables and the London Underground app.
We hope you have a safe journey.
When you arrive in the UK, it's useful to know what to expect.
At the airport, you go through the UK border and passport control and customs.
This is where you will need to show your passport and visa, plus any supporting documents including your Certificate of Acceptance for Studies, or CAS, as you may be asked questions about your studies, future plans, and what else you intend to do while you're in the UK.
At passport control, there may be a separate queue for students.
And then collect your luggage and...
If you've booked a place on one of the university coaches, make sure you get on the right coach.
And off to Southend campus, your new home.
If you're using public transport, such as a bus or train, go to Southend Town Centre. Southend has 4 train stations. Make sure you go to Southend Victoria.
Alternatively, you may want to book your seat on the UK's National Express coach service from Heathrow or Gatwick airports to Southend bus station. Visit the website at www.nationalexpress.com.
When you get to our Southend campus, you will probably see the brightly coloured University Square building. You can't really miss it.
Go into reception and collect your key.
Once you have settled in at your accommodation, why not explore the rest of the building? Also, the Forum Southend-on-Sea, the Gateway Building, the Cliff Town Theatre and the Students' Union.
As well as all the shops and cafes the town centre has to offer, not to mention the seaside.
There will be staff and student helpers around to help you, and if you're not sure where to go, just ask.
Once you've settled into your accommodation, why not explore the town?
There will be many places open where you can get food or drink. There is also a nearby supermarket.
Use your first few days to find your way around. The words and maps in your campus guide will help you. It's also online at www.essex.ac.uk/welcome.
You must take part in welcome events and talks to help you get settled into university life.
This will vary depending on what time of the year you arrive, but you must register for your course, attend a welcome talk and your departmental welcome events, register with a doctor, register with the police if you need to, do an English language test, take the English language assessment.
And if you're arriving at the start of the year, come along to the Freshers' Fair and other social events.
You should also set up your internet connection in your room, visit the IT help desk for help with Wi-Fi, Find out about academic and library services in the new Forum Southend-on-Sea building, which has a great new library. Find your way about. Make sure you read about your own personal safety and what to do in case of a fire. Make new friends.
It's also useful to know a little bit about the way things work in the UK, such as using buses. Make sure you use coins, not notes.
You can also buy an annual bus pass, a one-off payment for the whole year. Great idea if you'll be using buses regularly.
Driving, walking or cycling. We drive on the left-hand side of the road, so take care when you cross.
Saying please and thank you and being punctual is polite and all part of the British culture.
The UK police are there to help as well as enforce the law, and are approachable and honest. So if you need to register with the police or need to see the police about any problem you have, don't worry.
There are lots of places where you can now get more help if you need it about your visa, your studies and what to expect when you live in the UK.
If you need help with any immigration inquiries, visit www.essex.ac.uk/immigration/contact.aspx.
Pre-arrival guidance, www.essex.ac.uk/ISH.
For useful UK government info, www.ukba.homeoffice.gov.uk/countries.
Useful information from the British Council, www.educationuk.org.
And from UKCISA, www.ukcisa.org.uk.
UK BA channel on YouTube. This offers an animated guide to student visas in different languages. Make sure you watch yours.
And for some in-flight entertainment, check out the British Council videos to find out more about the UK.
And when you're ready for Essex, remember, this is just the start of your journey.
We're looking forward to welcoming you and hope you found this information useful.
Now, show your friends and family where you're coming. www.essex.ac.uk/explore.